Really humid day today. So guys, I'm Bernadette and I wanted to take you through my review of the Avon Ultra Colour Indulgence lipstick range today. I have 3 items in this range, and what I'm talking to you today about is specifically the 3 colours W2, Pink Blossom, W100, Garden Rose, and W300, Daffodil Peach. Now these are very specific to the Australian market. The first thing I'll bring up with you guys is that I was actually really impressed, firstly, with how similar the colour was when I swatched it to what was in the print. So I had a catalogue that my mother threw out. Thanks, Mum. And I wanted to show you exactly against the colour in the catalogue, but I did a printout instead and I was still really impressed. The 3 colours I ordered did actually match, you know, or they were actually what I thought I'd be getting, which was brilliant. And I will admit I kind of wondered if that would be the case with Avon. So the items look just like this. If you can see that there, I'll put a proper picture on the screen for you. And there's 3 grams of product in these lipsticks, and they claim to have the feeling of a balm with the performance of a lipstick. So that that's something that I can and can't corroborate. So I guess what I'd love to call this video really is, but they swatched so well. And they did. They swatched brilliantly. So let me take you through the shades. So the first shade I tried that I wore to work, you know, to get a full work day out of it, to see how it performed, was W2 Pink Blossom. And it is a beautiful, beautiful summer shade. I actually really like it. And it does, like I said, swatch really well. It does feel really buttery, it feels nice and soft, it's moisturising, and it is a beautiful, beautiful pink. I was able to actually team it with a liner that I already had in the L'Oreal range. It was Rosa à la Ronde, I think. Yeah, and it just was a beautiful shade. It applied quite well. It applied evenly. I was impressed to begin with. But, and there's a big but here, it didn't last any longer than an hour and a half on my lips. It just disappeared and I had to reapply all day. It was very moisturising. If you are looking for a lipstick that you don't mind reapplying and it is moisturising, this is definitely one for you. I was just disappointed by how long it lasted. It was just a shame. And you know, if you were looking for something similar, if you really like this shade, I have a Maybelline shade in my collection. It is Blushing Bud. I think the number is 705. Let me just see. Yes, it is 705. So look, I would go with the Maybelline over this particular one, but God, it swatches so well. Story of this video. So I will go on to the next shade. The next one that I wanted to take you through was Garden Rose. And this shade is a little bit outside of my comfort zone. Let me just get it for you, sorry. So it's actually kind of like a really deep berry pink. It's not quite purple, but it's definitely on the fuchsia side, and I loved this. The colour, I love the colour, and again, I'm going to show you the swatch is good. Or maybe it's a really humid day today in Sydney and it's not so good, but when I first swatched it originally, it was just a really lovely pink, a deep purple pink that I really quite liked, and I didn't expect to like it on me, and I did. And it actually matched a nail varnish that I had from Maybelline as well, which I'll include in a picture for you. So again, I mean, it just didn't last. It was moisturising, it felt like a balm. The colour payoff is strong at the start, it really is. It just doesn't last. You can't get 2 hours. It got to a point I was lucky to get that hour and a half. And I think for me, I mean, maybe these things are reacting to the heat. It is summer in Australia right now, and it's humid. It's humid as all hell actually, and I'm in Sydney. I'm not even up the you know, up the north in the areas that only have 2 seasons, wet or dry. You know, it's just hot and it's just uncomfortable, and maybe these lipsticks need to be tested again in winter, and I'll think about doing that and letting you guys know how they go. They just aren't good in the heat, if we're going to put it down to something perhaps as to a reason why these aren't lasting. So if you're in a hot climate, definitely stay away from these lipsticks. But like I said, this is just a beautiful, beautiful colour. It's such a shame it swatched so well. It gave me high hopes for a really, really good product, and it just wasn't so great. But I will take you through one more colour. It is a coral colour, and it is the one that is Daffodil Petal. I do like coral lipsticks. I just didn't love this one right from the start. The colour's not my favourite for a coral. But this one didn't swatch well at all. It was really quite sheer. The colour payoff on this one is not nearly as strong, so you do have to apply a few times to get the colour payoff that you may be after. It definitely didn't last long at all. I don't even know if I got an hour out of it, and I was really disappointed. But what carried it through was that I had a MAC lip liner underneath actually that day, and it was the one that goes with Lady Danger. So that will get you through if you do like this colour, and they are quite close in colour actually, surprisingly, because I didn't think it was very much like Lady Danger, but it worked on the day because of the liner, but not because of the product. So that is a quick snapshot of how I found these Avon products. I will admit that the Colour Indulgence lipstick range will not be in my future purchases, but I don't dislike Avon altogether. I like that they are the original company that shipped to people, that you could stay at home and just get makeup, you know, and way before the internet. So I kind of admire Avon as a company like that. They knew what people wanted before people really knew what they wanted. And I actually enjoy the glimmer sticks. I'm not wearing it today, but I do wear a very deep brown glimmer stick as an eyeliner on most days, and I get a good length of wear out of it. I get a good 6 to 8 hours, so I'm pretty happy with that product. And I've got people in my family that use the you know, the hand lotions and the shower gels, and they're not disappointed. So I just think maybe it's a climate, maybe it's just my skin, but the Ultra Colour Indulgence lipstick range didn't work for me. But you know what, it has inspired me to particularly find more colours like this middle one, and I will definitely you know, keep trying new products for you guys and let you know how I go. So in the meantime, just remember to be your own kind of beautiful. Take care.